Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Survival here on Heavy Metal Gaming. We are getting all of our people started for the day. Beautiful. So he's going to mulch all that in. He's not needed. Ah, yes. Here we go. We've traded in our combine. It was right after I had ended the previous episode, just before logging off, browsing around, and I remembered that this had just become available, and so I added it to the game. We now have Combine class/forward Combine number 13. It's a Dominator 108 SL named Fiona. Now, why? Why didn't I just keep the Gleaner? Well, this is a slightly better Combine, and most importantly, well, two things that are kind of go together. It can tow its own trailer, so I don't have to waste time with a tractor. And it's a narrow body combine, so it can fit in places that I struggled to get the Gleaner in and out of. Alright, this guy's doing his work already. This guy's waiting for instructions. This guy is headed back to his field to do his work. And we're back to the beginning. I have quite a few contracts in the books for us to finish up before we're, well, I guess not really that many, because most of what we're doing now is our own fields and whatnot. Speaking of, there's a bigger plan. So obviously, we're going to buy this as soon as we're done with the contract on it and we have the money. What you may not realize, with me having already bought this, is that I'm not going to farm this field, because I didn't tell you guys. This small area in front of the house is going to get turned into more parking. We desperately need more room for equipment. This larger section of the field is going to get merged into the cow pen. Now you're probably like, "Way, you can't do that. Once your cow pen is down, you can't edit it." You're right. You can't edit the fence, which is kind of annoying. You should be able to re-fence the pasture at any time that you want. But what I can do is get myself an animal trailer or something to put the animals in, demolish the existing pen, and then rebuild it to take up that whole space. We are not doing that yet, but that is the long-term plan. The reason I say we're not doing it yet is because we don't have the funding for it right now. So, yeah, that's where we're at with this quick update. I'm going to get everybody else going and then get myself going. So we are kind of in a pickle of sorts. We have a lot of hay, and I do mean a lot of hay. In fact, we're going to loop through here real quick and try to sneak this rear trailer into the feed point. Alright, am I going to do this the right way? This will kick my back end to the right, which will kick the middle trailers to the left, which will kick the back ones to the right. Of course, I don't know if I'm far enough forward. I'm terrible at backing doubles. definitely not far enough forward. I could just make this simpler on myself by, you know, eliminating the need to do it with all this hoopla. Where's the fun in that? I made it work. Holy cow. They took that entire trailer of hay. That is good for us, though, because we're kind of in a pickle. This thing's full, and we still have units out collecting more. Ah. There we go. So yeah, we'll grab a full load of that. And we're gonna go sell all of this. I do mean all of it, too. Because we need the truck for hauling grain. We have 2 fields to harvest. Alright. Where is the best price? Currently, the best price for hay is at the farm. And it's pretty far off the max, but we don't care. I'll see you guys down there. I don't know if the microphone's picking up, but Sir Alexander's having a dream. And watch that money roll in. It's not going to be that much, but it's going to be enough. That's the attitude that we have to take. Yeah. 2232. If the fonts or anything seem screwy to you, it's because they are. The Realistic Animals mod has decided to add a requirement for the fonts mod by the same author, and that fonts mod is just screwing up my whole UI. I don't like it. Alright, there we go. Job's a good one. A good one done. So I am going to get the truck back to our farm. Then I'm going to drive our new harvester, harvesting some fields with the truck on auto drive to do the unloading. See you guys on the time lapse. After a little bit of a snafu, seriously, you're gonna turn right into the only tree in the area, right? Hey, us here first. Whatever. As I was saying, after a bit of a snafu with the truck, not wanting to line up properly on the combine, I don't know what was going on there. I tweaked a bunch of settings and they just weren't having any effect. That's why I put you guys on pause and did my best to sort it out. And of course, we did not get anywhere near the yield I was hoping for off of those fields. Ugh. So I'm going to run us back to the farm and dump the remaining rye that there wasn't room for in the truck. See you guys over there. Alright, there we go. Rye from the combine anyway. Oh, come on. I just changed that so that it wouldn't go through there, and it still did, which triggers the unload. Oh, we are stuck. I figured out what it is. It's something from the manure pit there. So when we redo the cow pen, that manure pit's gonna go be replaced by something different. Well, that's a nice mess I gotta clean up now. Uh-oh. That looks like our silo is full as well. That's wunderbar. What are you doing other than costing me money for no reason? This guy's still going, huh? This guy's done. Where's that next sowing contract? Field 3 for barley. 111 for alfalfa. 3 for barley. 111 for alfalfa. 111 wins. Alright, we'll let him go do his thing. You, sir, have another immediate job. Alright, so they're off, and yeah, this is going to be us. On cleanup duty. We are definitely full. I'm going to grab one of our Master Ferguson trailers to use as storage and clean that mess up. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. The weather went to absolute garbage while I was cleaning up that mess. And cost us quite a bit of time, too. So now we're on a quick rush to pick up bales here from this field. Yeah, that's a lot less fun and a lot more difficult when the ground is wet from it pissing down. believe that is the last one. Where do we need to take these? Nowhere? The contract went away. The contract went away. So I guess we just got some straw? Okay. It's a little weird. Nice quick toot right back to the farm. And we'll do a final check on everybody and maybe just call it here. I could put the Massey onto, not this Massey, the big Massey, onto the plow. Send that off. Actually, this guy could go off too. We have a baling contract on the field too. There we go. He's off. But I think we will call it there because I'm not going to do a job in this rain. No thank you. Oh! Crap! Actually, we won't call it there. Anyone paying attention in the previous episode will know that we have a baby cow. One of our cows gave birth. We have a cute little calf. I don't know where it's at the moment. Info. Here we go. Neptune. 0 months old. Cannot find animal, really. She's right there. Ah, interesting. So I don't know if her stats will improve. Probably not, and they are low enough that we will probably sell her on when she gets a bit bigger. But for now, we have her. And on that joyful note, we will call it a day. I would like to thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next one.